What's up, world? It's your girl Ebonée, aka the Princess of New York, and I am back with another interview. Now, today's guest started an entire movement off of a dream. Stick around for my homegirl, Chrissy King Bryant. Welcome to the show, my girl, Chrissy King Bryant, y'all. What's up, Chrissy?
Hey.
Hey.
So great to see you again.
I know, it's been so long, girl.
I know.
Too long.
I know.
But I wanted to introduce my friends to you.
Okay.
Because they've heard about you in at least two or three episodes at least.
Yes.
With Mr. 13.
Yes.
With CP the DJ.
Yes.
And there might have been, I feel like there was another time too. But you keep coming up in the show.
Okay.
So I felt it was necessary that my friends get to meet you.
Okay.
So tell them who you are.
My name is Chrissy King Bryant, curator of the Brooklyn Mobile Tour Movement. What else would you like to know?
You gotta give it more than that. All right, well, tell us a little bit about your background.
Okay, so my name is Chrissy.
Yeah.
I'm from East New York, Brooklyn, Linden Houses.
All right. Okay.
Yes, the Four Corners.
All right.
I went to high school with a vision. Mm-hmm. I wanted to become a cosmetologist.
Okay.
Went to school. That didn't work out. Kicked me out. Went to a different school.
Oh, why'd they kick you out, sis?
Just not doing the right thing.
Okay.
I wasn't that easy of a student.
Okay, fair enough.
Back then.
We gonna leave that there.
Yeah.
All right.
And then I found my passion when I went to the alternative school of writing. So I started writing poetry, started writing hip hop, started getting into like the world of the culture of hip hop. I started dancing. Tried DJing, that didn't work for me.
Okay.
So I wasn't good in that part of the element of hip hop.
Okay.
I can't claim that.
Okay.
But I can claim, rapping, dancing, just trying to do a little bit of DJing. But I was pretty good as an MC, and I just fell in love with that. So as I got older, it always just came coming back to me. So I had a dream, like not too long after my mom passed, and I was like the Brooklyn Mobile Tour, and it was on a Sunday morning. Like I don't even know what it was. I write down in my notebook.
Yeah.
So I wrote it down, and I was like, what am I going to make out of this? Started putting little bubble things around the word. Okay. Started putting things together. Ripped that paper out, went to another paper. That paper out, went to another paper. So as it started forming, it was just like, what is lacking in our community? Whether it's women, men, kids, our youth. And it was Father's Day. Now, in my community, they always have an annual event. I think everybody that's doing anything for the community is great, but I wanted my own concept that we can bring together as a team, as a collective, with people that were like-minded people like me. So as it grew, I started getting to meet people. I started getting to know people. We started coming collectively together. Kurt Milk, SP, which she's also an artist. She also has Stuff in Nation.
Yeah.
Nick, she also does photography and
yeah.
videography for us. Gino, which is, he hates me to say it, but I'm going to say it anyway. He's my at-work husband. And it's just, as we growing, you as well, you know.
Yeah.
You have hosted a few of our events. It's so many people to name, and it's hard to thank everybody, but it's just a movement that we want people to really follow. So as to 2017, this is our 4th year doing Father's Day. We had an announcement that we have moved the Father's Day event from Herbert Von King Park to Commodore Barry Park in the Brooklyn Navy Yards. Okay. So this year is a different twist and a kind of the same concept, but a different twist to it. And then it's exciting to see people come together collectively, men and women. Because it's not easy working with people. No. Because their personalities may clash. And, we've experienced our ups and downs.
Yeah, we got some stories to tell y'all.
That's another episode.
Not between us.
That's just another that's going to be the petty episode. We're going to just do a petty episode with us, just us together. We won't say no names, though.
Wine.
Yeah, we're going to do that.
Wine and popcorn. Some kettle popcorn.
Yeah. I like white cheddar, though.
Okay, we got white cheddar for you. I get the kettle corn.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to do a petty episode.
Okay.
And we won't name no names, so you guys won't be.
Do that.
you'll be safe.
Okay.
Just in case. Just,
All right, so let's move back.
I know, right? We trying to start some crap here.
All right, cool. So Brooklyn Mobile Tour. So that's how we met on the set of another show.
Correct.
So before I started doing the Ebonée show, I was doing a show called The Showcase with my boy Rashid Hafiz, and Miss Chrissy here was the production manager.
Yes, and booking.
Yes, and
I
the
had
booking
a couple
manager.
of positions.
Yes. It was a tight knit family, and we all did wore several hats, and that's how we met.
Yep.
So that was great, and then from there, I started hosting some of your events, like you said.
Yes.
We did
the fundraiser.
There was the fundraiser pop-up shop.
The Veterans Day.
We
and
did Father's Day, and
yep.
the back to school event. Back to school event.
Yes.
So that was dope, and I know an important aspect of BKMT, the Brooklyn Mobile Tour, is just kind of like networking and bringing like creatives, and not just creatives, just people in general together, and that's an amazing thing because like. That's how I met CP the DJ.
Yes.
That's how I met Mr. 13.
Yes.
And then through those people, that's how I met other people.
Correct.
And so it's just really great. So, I mean, how does that make you feel knowing that, you have a part of just all these other, I don't know, just developments that are occurring just because you helped introduce these people,
I would love for everybody to come together at one event one day, like even just like a thank you event, not a thank you to me, but just in general of an appreciation event, because I think that if you see the faces and the people that have connected it through Brooklyn Mobile Tour, you'll understand like they all came or they all connected through this one
like 6
movement.
degrees of separation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and it's I would love to see that, to see everybody together. Unfortunately, because it's people got busy. Like we still working out this year.
Yeah.
It makes me feel good. I just hope everybody else appreciates it. That's all.
I feel like we do. I know at least I do. You know, it's just great going to because it's like we tour different places in Brooklyn. You know what I mean? And we just I'm a different kind of host. Like I'll just see people walking in the street. I'm like, hey,
come on now,
come on, I need new friends. Come on, friend. And it's
you're fun. Even though I saw your work as a host on a talk show, I saw you bigger on a stage. And that was when I was like, let me give her the opportunity. Because Herbert Von King Park stage is not small.
Yeah.
And the park is hard to manage, especially if you're doing something new. So you was able to help bring people in so they can be familiar with what's going on. They got their bags, our Father's Day dad swag bags.
Yes.
So, the dads were appreciative. They saw, it was about real, true appreciation to them. The grandfather with his grandson that we was babysitting.
Oh, he was just all over.
He was all over the place.
Yeah.
But that was the fun of it. You know what I mean? Like when I went home, I laid down and was just like, oh, it's over with. Thank God. But it was fun.
Right.
There
was a lot of love there. It was a lot of fun. We had the dance competition.
Oh, yes.
We had, impromptu guest host, DJ Hercules. He came and he helped me host the dance competition. So, and my homeboy, Kirk Remicky, the Milkman, he participated in that. And that was just so much fun.
Yeah. It was fun to watch dads enjoy themselves. Because even if you're not a dad, you're still a father figure to somebody.
Right.
And I think that that's what needs to be reiterated to people, is that don't always just use a title to say this. Because I'm a mother of 4 kids, all of them not my blood, but I have a family of multiple kids. My daughter's friends, my son's friends, they all call me Ma or Mama Love. I got a lot of kids.
Yeah.
And I try, what I'm trying to do this year is really try to let them see what I'm doing, to understand the movement. They only see a logo.
Okay.
They're not getting what goes on behind it because they still just see me as Ma. Like I want to bring them and go, come with me on one of the jobs. Come with me to.
You want them to see like the actual movement, participate with the movement.
Yes. But they, these kids, they don't. I'm trying to get them to understand that you got to get out your neighborhood. Yeah. I know you may feel these kids don't want to get out the neighborhood because they don't feel like they're coming back home.
Okay.
And I don't like the way they feel. That doesn't make me feel good to know that that's how they feel. You know, they can only go on a block. There was also another time where I wanted to incorporate something with one of the community events that we do is get someone to sponsor transportation, get a van. Stop, you come here, you drop off, we go to the Barclays, we go watch a game, we come right back. You know, you don't have to take public transportation. So there's a lot of things with this movement is like it's growing, you know. It's growing just arms and legs and, you know, dealing with Kurt and SP and Nick and Gino and Gary and yourself and, you know, other DJs in the Universal Hip Hop Parade. So we were part of that this year too.
Okay.
So, you know, that's another big thing. And then we also doing the Veterans Day. And like I said, we partnered in with a caterer, which is going to be feeding 50 veterans. So it's a lot that's just coming together, you know, and as we come together, I just did a pop-up shop event where we gave out, it was a pop-up free shop for anybody that needed clothes, whether it was baby clothes.
Oh, that's nice.
It was so many clothes, but we set it up like a department store, so they didn't feel
like it was like a handout.
Yeah, it was nice. We hung them up, we laid them out, we folded the clothes. Nice. Those are the things that we're about. You know, we try to give back the best way we can to the community because where we feel the lack of. Like the Father's Day, the veterans are being missed. These kids are being missed. That's why we do the back to school event. But that also is another event. As you know, we had a younger co-host with you. And we don't leave these kids behind.
Right.
You know, because Kurt performed for us before. He was actually one of the first artists that performed 2018, I think. Okay. You know, so we keep an eye on these kids. Yeah. We try to do our best to keep them focused and let them know that somebody's paying attention and we care.
Yeah, for sure. What else do you have planned for the Brooklyn Mobile Tour? Like, what's the goal?
The goal is to make it worldwide.
Okay.
Every brand that's a part of this, I'm trying to focus on getting them out. Get it out there to the masses because it's a movement. Right now with the 4 events, the annual events, including the ones we incorporate, 6 events a year. That's a lot. Yeah. Especially if you're producing it, you're hosting it, you're finding the entertainment for it. Everybody got a job, but there's still a lot of work for everybody because there's not a team. It's not like 20 of us. Right. It's like maybe 2 handfuls off and on throughout the year. Yeah. You know, it's a lot of work. Yeah. And I don't think people understand that it's work and it's finance to go behind it. Even if it's free for you, doesn't mean it's free for me. It's a lot
of financial backing behind it. Yeah, and it's usually out of your own pocket.
Exactly, because we're self-funded. Right. And we're in process of figuring out: do we do a 501c3? Do we become a non-for-profit? Because then sometimes what happens is decisions don't be made by you anymore.
Right. Other people, there's like boards involved and other people start to take over. And is it yours anymore?
Does it belong to you or you just come up with the idea and they're going, okay, we're giving you that, but this is what we want possibly back from you. Or, you know, you have to be very careful of how much you give of what you own. You know what I mean?
Yeah, relinquishing your power. That's a big thing.
Exactly.
That's a big, listen, that's a whole nother conversation. But hold that thought. We're going to be right back. Wave. Time to start. Yeah. It's 2019. Wait. SP. Ha. This a new way. This a new way. This a new, get out of my way. Anybody got something to say? This a new way. This a new way. Time to start up a new wave. Ain't been sleeping a couple days. Time to shake up the streets. I got the heat. It's time to get paid. Call me Bennett cause I'm in it. Call a bro to come finish. We only mean business. If you ain't real, then you ain't gon' get it. Taking back what's ours. Mix the perk with the sour. We know the dirt. We felt the hurt. Yeah, now it's time to devour. All these bags getting made. Off
off our work, cause we slaves. We gonna learn today, making moves in a major way. Dripping cause I got the sauce now, but stuck cause I'm not trying to boss down. Turned out cause we not at a loss now, throw money at watch it all fall down.
Welcome back. That was just a clip of just some of the events that the Brooklyn Mobile Tour has had in the past year or a few. Now, Chrissy, tell me what's on the docket for this year. What events are coming up? What are the dates or...
April 19th, we're having our annual fashion show fundraiser.
Okay.
It's hosted by Ashanti and Esrevere
Wines.
Yes,
Esrevere, yes. Delicious wine. I'm going to see if I can get her up on the show.
Yes, definitely. Reach out. She's good. We also have headlining SP, the artist. She also is one of the co-founders of Stud Fit Nation. Strength to Understanding Diversity. That's what Stud Fit Nation is about. Also, Kirk making it look cool. He's one of the other fashion designers that we're going to be having in the house. We invited some special invited guests. We have some really good models that are out there. Make sure you follow us. That's April 29th, 79 West Street at Stewart Cinema and Cafe. Tickets are available right now on Eventbrite, or you can go on my Instagram page and click on the link in the bio.
What's your Instagram page?
Chrissy King Bryant, Brooklyn Mobile Tour. Either one of the two, you'll find it.
Okay.
We also have May 23rd is our annual Veterans Appreciation Luncheon. And that's going to be at Success Gardens. That's 161 Livonia Avenue, I believe. But that is in Success Gardens. It's in East New York. Follow the page. You'll be able to get the exact address. I just want to make sure that. Then we're also going to have our annual Father's Day community event, Father Figure Day community event. That's going to be at Commodore Barry Park in Brooklyn, near the Brooklyn Navy Yards. And then August 23rd is going to be our annual Back to School Bash. That's going to be also in East New York at Success Gardens. And then August 15th, we have partnered in with the Universal Hip Hop Parade. We will have a procession. So we're excited about that.
That's dope.
And then we are also in charge of the events during the parade at PS 44.
Okay, that's dope. How did you get involved with that?
With the Universal Hip Hop Parade? A couple of years ago, somebody had sent me an email, but they were interested in knowing who we are, what we do. But that level we wasn't ready for.
Okay.
It was like when we first started, but we always kept in contact with each other. And then last year they had reached out and was like, are you available just to come through if you would like to do the procession, or if you just come and like to represent your brand. So I was like, you know what? Let me see if I can work some things together. So I reached out to Made for Kings TV, and then I reached out to Gino, and I was like, look, we have an opportunity to do this. I'm not sure if you want to do it. There's a graffiti element at this parade. Would you like to do it? You know who that is.
Yeah. We actually had the clip from when he was like making the banner.
Yes.
And during his
It was on the news, actually. We made it to Channel 12 News. The banner did. Yes, it did.
Oh, nice. That's a dope banner. He did a lot of really good work
He did. And it was only like maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes he did it.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was really really good. So I brought that element to them, and then after the day of, they reached back out like 2 weeks later and was like, we want you to be a part of like the committee. And I'm like, well, what the part of the committee means? Like, you guys are already a committee. What is this? But we sat down and we had a meeting. They loved some of the ideas that I had, and we're just trying to make things work. That's not until August, but we have like every other meeting. We speak on the phone. We get emails sent. So we're just trying to do something for the kids, and it's for Marcus Garvey, so that's what they're really, bringing to light. But they've been around for 20 years with that parade, and I just heard about it. And I'm from Brooklyn.
I realized that. Okay.
I'm from Brooklyn, but it's an amazing event. I think if August 15th, if you're in the Fulton Street area, check it out, because they really put an effort behind that.
Okay.
And I'm proud and excited that our team is a part of that as well.
That's what's up. Let's move things just a little over to the right a little bit.
Okay.
So every episode, during my intro, I call myself the Princess of New York, and I always have to do that too when I say it. But I want y'all to know, we addressed this when CP the DJ was on the show. And being that you had a part in the name, I want you to tell people how this came about, because I did not just, I'm going to reiterate, I did not just start calling myself the princess.
Well, I was calling you a princess, not even of the tour, but a princess when we were doing the talk show. Because I was like, you know what? She's the princess of the team. And nobody, just don't bother her. Just leave her alone. Like, let the princess do her job, and everybody just magically just disappear. Just leave her do.
But why the princess?
I don't know. You just carry yourself as someone that I've always felt like, you know, like a Princess Diana. Like, my mother loved Princess Diana. May my mother rest in peace, and may Diana rest in peace. But my mother used to always be like, I like her. It's something about her. She's just spunky. It's just something about my mother. Yeah. And as I started watching her and how she carried herself, and even though she was strong, she was still quiet, timid. But she had this power with her. Like, she just, and I seen that in you, and I was like, I'm going to make sure, just in case if we leave this daggone talk show, I'm going to make sure that she don't work for the tour. And lo and behold, 2 months later,
yup,
the next event was coming. I was like, Princess, are you available to do this fundraiser? And you were available, and that was when you became the princess of the Brooklyn Mobile Tour. Because I love everybody that has hosted the events, but it's just something about you when you do it is just different. Like, you stand out. You make yourself be known. My dad loves you. Like, he never even met you, so you already know. Like,
we just talked on the phone a couple of times.
But that's how you became the princess of Brooklyn Mobile Tour. She shows that she carries herself, and she does this a lot.
Is it why?
Yeah, you used to do that a lot. I'm like, damn. She really acts like a princess. She does that. You had it down pat though. I was like, oh, what the hell? That's how you became the princess of Brooklyn Mobile Tour.
Well, there you have it, guys. And then I'm from New York, so I'm just the princess of New York and the princess of the Brooklyn Mobile Tour. And CP the DJ, he named me, I think you said the princess of the indie circuit. So I take it.
Well deserved.
I hope you accept me. But before we wind down, I want you to give my friends at home some gems.
Oh, trust and believe in yourself. Trust and believe that there's other people that think just like you. You'll find them, or they'll find you eventually. Don't always feel like not being different. Just being different is wrong. It's nothing wrong with being different. It's nothing wrong with thinking different. It's nothing wrong with not following the same path as everybody. Just figure yourself out. Trust in yourself and be honest with who you are. Like, you gotta love yourself, and you gotta love what you do in order for you to succeed in it. Because money can come and go. Yeah, you know, you thinking sure. You want longevity of something. You know, whether it's respect, you want longevity of respect. Whether, you know, whatever it is, what your passion is, keep your passion alive and keep up what has started you in the first place. You don't need, just keep doing what you're doing. Whatever you're doing, just do it. If it's working, just do it. Yeah. And always have a solid team. Like, my team is really good. They put me in my place, but I put them in theirs too.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
We have a love-hate thing, but when it comes down to those events, don't mess with none of that. Everybody know their jobs. Like, I don't have to run behind nobody. Everybody's their own boss in they lane. I love it.
That's what's up. And with that, tell my friends at home how to find you.
Chrissy King Bryant on Instagram, ChrissysKing Bryant. Instagram, Facebook. Instagram is Brooklyn Mobile Tour. Facebook is the Brooklyn Mobile Tour. Okay.
And with that, you heard it. Make sure you follow my girl, Chrissy King Bryant, on all social media platforms. Make sure if you can, you attend the events. Check out the Instagram page so you can check out the calendar. Go to the fashion show. Go to the Veterans Day event, Father Figure Day event, the Back to School Bash. You know, go to the Hip Hop Parade. And make sure you follow your girl, Ebonée Forever, on Instagram. And if you have not already subscribed, please click that button below and subscribe Ms. Ebonée online. And until next time, y'all, stay fabulous. Peace.